I don't really know a good way to start off this video, but long story short, I'm pro Anthony Richardson, and I'm higher on him than the consensus currently is. I currently have him as my quarterback 2 in the 2023 NFL draft class if he does declare for the NFL draft this year. And man, I really just like Anthony Richardson's game. I think he's a baller. I really buy into the physical tools, the physical traits, the physical upside. I mean, he's 6'4", 6'5", 230, probably runs a 4.4, 4.5, throw the ball 60, 65 yards downfield. He has all of the prototypical physical tools and physical traits that you look for in a quarterback. Now, I think some of the actual quarterback aspects of playing the position, I think he's very raw in those aspects. I think he's very inaccurate at times. I think tonight, I'm recording this right after the Florida State game, I think he only completed like 7 passes tonight or 9 passes or something like that. He definitely has some accuracy issues. His pocket presence isn't all the way there. His processing, very pedestrian to say the least. But I feel like if Anthony Richardson goes to a good situation, if he's in a good situation that will utilize and maximize his skill sets, goes to a situation with a good coach / good play caller with a decent bridge quarterback that he can sit behind, I think he'll be really successful. Like Seattle, I think would be a good spot. I think New York, the New York Jets and Giants, really. I think both New York teams would be a really good spot for him. I could definitely see the Giants with, I feel like a lot of toolsy, physical specimen quarterbacks get this comparison. But the Josh Allen comparison, I think, is pretty valid for Anthony Richardson if he does reach his full ceiling. So, if the Giants organization sees a Josh Allen type potential, got the Dayball connection, so I could see that as well. But if he just goes to a team with a good quarterback, I mean, not a good quarterback, but a good coach and a decent bridge quarterback he could sit behind for a year or two, I think he'll be very lethal. I'm just really much higher on him than the consensus. Like, I think the discourse of a prospect like Will Levis and Anthony Richardson is the dialogue is very different, even though I feel like they're very similar prospects. Like, now, obviously, Will Levis plays in a pro-style offense, and I completely understand that. And a lot of pro-Levis people say he has one of the worst, if not the worst, supporting cast in the SEC, which I think is very valid. But, bro, if you look at what Anthony Richardson has had to throw to this year, like, his supporting cast is not much better. And I think Anthony Richardson is taller, he's bigger. I would say he's a little bit faster. He has better arm talent, and he's 3 years younger than Will Levis, and they both have the same issues as far as decision making, accuracy, processing. And Anthony Richardson's 3 years younger, yet the dialogue and discourse is completely different, and I just really don't know why. Like, again, I understand Richardson is a raw prospect, but if he goes to a good situation, I don't know how you don't see that this man could be a star quarterback. I think he has the upside to be the best quarterback in this draft class if he does declare. Currently, I don't have him 1. I have Bryce Young 1. I have Richardson number 2. But if everything clicks in the NFL, I could easily see him being the number 2 quarterback. Like, I could easily see him being a franchise quarterback. So basically, my quick analysis of Anthony Richardson, he's a young quarterback with a lot of great physical upside and tools and talent. If he goes to the proper situation, I think he could be a really good quarterback. If he doesn't, goes to a dysfunctional organization, potentially asked to be a day 1 starter, I think he will fail. But currently, up to this point, I have him as my quarterback 2 in this draft. I feel like the physical tools, the physical upside, it's all there as long as it clicks mentally and he has the proper support system around him for it to click mentally. I think that there's a low percentage that he doesn't turn into a pretty good quarterback at the pro level. I feel like prospects such as Richardson come out every year, have similar question marks, and people underrate them / undervalue their potential and their upside. Like, for example, some quarterbacks in previous draft classes that had similar question marks to Richardson, such as Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, etc., had similar concerns about their accuracy, their processing, their decision making, their pocket presence, and all of them are successful in the NFL mostly because they all went to good situations or they sat behind veterans to soak up the game. Like Josh Allen sat behind Tyrod Taylor, Hurts sat behind Wentz, Lamar sat behind Flacco, et cetera, et cetera. If Richardson gets the luxury of going to a situation like those four went to, or even a situation like what Patrick Mahomes went to in Kansas City, sitting behind Alex Reed and getting coached by Andy Reid, then I think he'll be very, very successful. And I just think it's all there. I think he's very similar to Will Levis. So I'm just kind of confused why some pro Levis people aren't also pro Richardson. And for anybody that's wondering, I wouldn't say I'm pro Levis. I wouldn't say I'm anti either. It's probably my quarterback four behind Young, Richardson, and Stroud, with the potential to be QB3. But I don't know. Something in my gut's telling me that Will Levis will be better than Stroud, but I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to say. But then again, I'm saying Richardson's better, so who knows? But anyways, like, comment, subscribe for more, I guess. I'm not really a YouTuber, but I wanted to put out this video because I just needed a platform to just really express my thoughts. I don't really expect this video to get much traction. I just wanted a platform to express my thoughts, see if I'm gonna be right or wrong. And there's not much positive Anthony Richardson dialogue going on in the draft community. But if you guys want more draft content, I'll be more than happy to do it. So peace out. Have a blessed day.